How you guys doing today? Welcome to episode 4 of Imaginary Projects. Today we have Grace Sagier. She's awesome, a local, does really cool, amazing music. We've got her on the Zoom call here in a few minutes. But before we get to that, I just want to talk to you guys about something. So I've been doing this for about a month now, with live interviews and just articles and things here and there. But I just want to talk to you guys, engage with the fans and everybody to let you guys know what's my process and the legacy I want to leave behind. So the whole point of Imaginary Projects is to gain community inside of the art realm in Winchester. There's a lot of creatives out here, but I feel like a lot of them just lack platforms, lack people to bounce ideas off of. And Imaginary Projects is going to be one of those places that creatives can come, um, interact with people and just get a little start and inspiration on things. Our main focus is to help artists build platforms and build fan bases. This is why we do the streams, why we want to do promotion. So if you guys have any local artists, you yourself or any of your friends, that you feel need to be put on and just need a spotlight, please feel free to reach out to me on my Twitter, my Instagram, all Imaginary Projects, and I'll definitely get back to you guys. Ah, here's Gracie, guys.
Hi.
So, how are
Sorry, this is
you?
the best I could get the lighting to get, so
All good. How are you doing today?
I'm really good. How are you?
I'm pretty great. Oh, wow. Your girl necklace. That's super cool.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. What's the fit about today? How Talk to us about the fit. What you're
Oh,
feeling
the
right now?
fit?
Yes, the fit.
Okay, so the fit, sorry, this catches the glare a lot. These are my two go-tos. I wear them
Okay.
all the time. And I was feeling navy today, so I thought
Navy.
I'd go with navy, and then I have this really cute brown, like, sweater vest shirt thing. I don't know, I thought it'd kind of fit the energy today.
I gotcha. I gotcha. So,
Yeah.
what'd you do today? Anything creative today?
I actually wrote something that is going to be on the album, so it's kind of ironic we're meeting today.
Wow, that's insane. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Is there any information that you can share about that, or any like talks about it, or you want to keep it
Yeah,
low
I mean, I'm
key?
happy to talk about whatever.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, for
Sorry, this
sure.
glares a lot. I'll probably tuck it in.
Yeah, you're good. So yeah, the song that you like wrote today.
Yeah.
What brought that out of you?
Um, I'm not sure if anyone's familiar with it. There's a really nice like hippie store called The Bookshelf, and I do you go to the bookshelf
Oh
too?
my gosh, dude,
I love the bookshelf.
that is so awesome that you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there with my girlfriend the other week, and yeah, I heard that
Oh,
they're shutting down the book department. I was like, oh my
yeah.
gosh, why?
Right? That's actually what inspired the song. So,
Oh my.
yeah, isn't
See,
that weird?
this is so crazy. Yeah, no, the bookshelf is super dope. Like, and they have like a whole lot of native, not Native American, but like just lots of natural like
Yeah.
I don't know what to call them. They have essential oils. That's pretty
Yes.
much the realm that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So go on. What came about?
So I won't get into it too deep because it is a little personal,
I
but
gotcha.
one of my best friend of mine that I'm no longer close with,
Sorry to hear
and
that.
we used to go there all the time, and I never really got closure on that friendship. And now with the bookshelf closing too, it's like it's just really ironic.
Mm-hmm.
And I came home and I sat down and I was like, I'm gonna write a song. And it kind of just happened like
Okay.
how most things do, but yeah.
Yeah. So there was like no like forethought and like for this. Just hey,
Yep. Just wrote.
I feel that. So
Yeah.
let's talk about this new EP that you.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it on your Instagram. I was like, wow, that's cool. So what's that about?
So I feel like as soon as Honestly ended, I for whatever reason had like a huge creative like, and so
Yeah.
I just wrote all these songs. I don't really know where they came from because a lot of my writing doesn't have forethought, which
Okay.
has its pros and cons, but I just compiled all these songs together and I was like, I want to release some more music. And I don't want to do an album again because I feel like it's going to be a lot more personal with an
Mm-hmm.
EP because I'll have fewer songs to produce and edit.
Yeah.
So it'll definitely have more emotion to it, I feel like.
I gotcha. So, does
Yeah.
the emotion speak to the sound? Like, is the
Yes.
sound gonna be kind of dark, slow, or
It's going with more of like an indie folk sound rather than how honestly was a little more alternative
okay?
in
Okay.
some way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so kind of changing it up.
So a lot more acoustic guitars we're thinking.
Yes, a
Okay.
lot more. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Because honestly, had a lot of electric, and that was like
Yes.
super awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Of course. But speaking of honestly,
Mhm.
you just said honestly is over. So let's talk about post album things.
Yes. All right.
So, going on like during the production, during the promo, what all happened? What took place? Who was your bigger supporters in that atmosphere, in that aspect?
Um, Biggest supporter, I would have to say, my friend Bella Cabazolo, just because she definitely had a lot of impact, not only in supporting me, but also in the production of Honestly. She actually, if you have seen the Zombie Boy music video, she directed that and she
Oh,
did a beautiful job. So,
really?
yeah, she did.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
What happened? I saw some behind the scenes shots on your
Mhm.
Instagram. How'd that like was it cool?
It was so fun because she actually inspired me to start making music and writing music because when I first met her, we would write songs together and she would play piano and I would sing.
Oh
Um,
wow.
yeah, so she definitely, I do owe a lot of where I am right now to her,
The
but it
chemistry's
was
already
so fun.
good then.
Sorry, what'd you say?
The chemistry was already good.
Yeah, yeah.
So that chemistry does it relate or like kind of affect how you guys work together, or is it just like, hey, like we have this idea, let's get the idea done?
It's more of like something fun to do for us
Okay.
rather than like a burden because if it ever does feel like that or if it feels stressful, we're just like, you know what? Let's just go sit down, do something else, and then come back to it when it doesn't feel that way. So
Yeah,
I'm very blessed to have such a creative friend.
you never want to mix, your pleasures and work. You don't want to make them feel like work.
Yes. Yeah, no.
Never, because then that's when you don't have fun anymore. And the
Exactly.
whole
Yeah.
point is to have fun. That's what we're here.
Yeah.
That's what we do. What we do to have fun.
Mhm.
So we've talked about honestly. We've talked about the promo.
Mhm.
So let's talk about the nitty and gritty, the actual songs.
Ooh, okay. I'm
You're
excited.
you're excited about this. Are you ready?
I think I
Okay,
am. Mhm.
Zombie Boy.
Okay.
Explain that one to me.
Woo.
That was a
Okay.
deep song.
It's a
Off
very deep
off
song,
first
and
listen, I kind of cried. Not gonna lie, shed a little
well,
tear.
I'm glad that my music could make you feel something. That's what I go for.
Good, good.
Um, Zombie Boy. Once again, it's a very touchy song, and I don't like when I was singing it live for the music video. I even got a little emotional in one of the parts, and I was like really trying to hold it together.
Yeah.
But to be blunt, Zombie Boy is about being taken advantage of in a relationship, or to be more specific, sexually. And what inspired it was something that I went through with someone who I guess we could name Zombie Boy because it's just, I don't really know how to describe it. It's like, I mean, like I said, it doesn't have to be like a boy, but just that idea of that person who drains your joy and drains your happiness, but they still leave and they get the upper hand, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just about feeling empty after someone takes what feels like everything from you.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a hard hitter for me, but I'm glad people like it.
Yeah,
So,
no, I really liked it. I liked that song, and
mhm.
especially Dust Bunny too.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
glad you
no.
like that
I was
one.
doing like I was getting things prepared for the interview, just like
Mhm.
making up like little extra questions here and there. And then I saw like a post that you had made. I think it was like a while back,
Yeah.
but it was like the song Dust Bunny, but like in separate,
Yeah.
yeah, like separate pictures. I was like, wow, that's super cool. In perspective of a dust bunny, that's super neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I it came about, I posted something on my story. It was probably like almost a year ago now. I was like, "Hey, what should I write a song about?" And a very talented musician, I won't name him because we're not on great terms, but he had the idea of, writing something from the perspective of a dust bunny. And I was like, that's a really good idea. And yeah, it just kind of became what it is.
so what is the perspective of a dust bunny?
mm, Kind of lonely, I would feel like,
Yeah.
because, just sitting in a corner and just being by yourself, not really getting to experience anything, just sounds pretty sad. And I tried to kind of relate it to, depression in a way. Because, I mean, you write about what you go through,
Yeah.
and it kind of reflected where I was in my life at that time. But, just being sad and missing opportunities and being left behind, I guess. This sounds so depressing, but I'm okay.
It's okay, guys. She is okay.
I'm
She's
okay.
just an artist, an art like all artists. We go through our ups and downs, and we just write about
Yeah.
them. But leaving a sad note, some happier things going on. Is there anything new that you're working on as far as like, we talked about the EP, but is there anything else?
Um, Not really. I mean, I've been focusing a lot of my work on this EP just
Mm-hmm.
because it's been really fun to, write new music and play around with the acoustic because I usually use my electric. So it's just been really fun trying new things out.
I got you. I got you. And speaking of trying new things out, kind of got this guitar here. I have no idea how to
Okay.
play at all. I am a
You
pianist at
want to
heart.
learn?
Yeah, I want to learn. Can you teach me?
All
Can you teach me a
right.
few things? All right.
Sure. Okay, dokie. Let me get mine. I have mine right here. Oh, wait. Mine's out of standard tuning, so I'm going to grab my electric. Hopefully you can hear it. All right. Here, let me turn my amp on.
Bro, we have so many amps right here. I don't know if you can see, but like through like your
Wow.
angle, but like lots of amps.
Wow. That's a
Yes.
really pretty guitar, by the way.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Here, I'll put it down here so you can see the fretboard. All right.
Yeah, I have no idea. Gracie, you got some comments on the live right here.
Oh, what are they saying? Because I can't see anything.
Gracie fan says, "Woo! We stand Gracie. She's my favorite."
Oh, thanks, guys. Can you hear that well?
Yeah.
Okay. I can turn it up a little bit. Let me turn the gain down. All right. First thing, we got to make sure you're in tune. So, starting from, I say the big string to the little string because, to be honest, I don't really know what they are. I just kind of go by ear, but I'll go
I
through
think the thicker
from.
one is the bass.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it should sound like this. Might be a little lower.
Is that right?
Can't really hear it, if I'm being honest. Maybe I'm out of tune. I think it's good. I think you'll be good with that. I mean, plenty of people play out of tune and they're fine.
Yeah, like playing piano out of tune.
Oh.
Sometimes it sucks, but sometimes it's fun. Like
Yeah, it is fun.
because
Yeah,
like
because you play piano.
I
How
do
cool
play
is that?
piano. Yes.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah, playing an out of tune piano is like you're touching ancient history that nobody's cared to bother or take care of. So they're like,
Yeah.
I gotta make do with what I have, you know?
Yeah, that's cool. Kind of like a challenge.
Ignore the fact that I literally made this account for her. That's what Gracie fan said.
I have no idea who you are, Gracie fan, but thank you.
All right, you ready? This
Yeah,
imaginary
okay.
project and Gracie duet.
Woo
Here we
woo.
go.
So I can teach you a really easy chord.
Okay.
Probably the easiest I can think of. So on the second string, wait, no. I'm just gonna say the like from
Second
here down
biggest.
on the second string because I don't
Okay.
really know what the
So
second
like from
string is.
bottom going up.
From top going down it'd be the second string.
Gotcha.
And then you'll also do the third string and you're gonna hold both of them on the second fret.
Okay, and second fret going from the top down.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I do know how to count frets. And then that should be an E minor. My amp is like crap right now. I don't know why. There we go. I think your guitar might be out of tune, but I can't hear it. I mean, hey, that was a note. Yeah, freestyle it. I think I should be interviewing you.
Nah, this is just shits and gigs, you know?
Yeah, totally.
No, I have an electric. I've never used it before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's got 4 strings, hence why I've never used it.
Ooh. I do know Shen Valley Music restrings really cheap.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Is
where I
that
get
the
my.
one off of Pleasant Valley? Like, is that like the blue and gray mall, I think? Or is that
No,
GMM
it's a
music?
different one.
Okay, cool.
It's by Ear Food. You know what Ear Food is?
Yes. Okay, never mind. I
It's
know
right by
exactly what
Ear
you're talking about.
Yep.
Yes. Off of Weems Lane around the area. Like,
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
next to B-Dubs.
Hmm.
But yeah, I thank you for your lesson. I really
Yeah, of
appreciate that.
course.
And now a guitarist. I've
Yes.
added on to the list of instruments
Next
I can
week,
play.
I'll be interviewing you about your album.
Album. I don't know anything about an album, guys. I'm sorry, I don't know what she just said. If you look at my Twitter, my personal Twitter, disregard anything you've seen there. There is no album coming on the way at all. No songs dropping at all.
Wait. Okay.
Nothing
That's
happening at
exciting.
all. Yes, I'm working with some of my friends, some of my homies, close friends, on
That's
just some
sick.
mini projects. Right now, I'm actually working with my friend Kyle. We are having this idea. I'm looking at the chat right now. This is so funny.
What are they saying?
If Peter K. Paints isn't featured on that album, I will be mad AF. Peter, I love you, all right? You will be featured on the album. You know, actually, I might commission you to do my album cover.
That would be so sick.
Dude, he's such an awesome...
He is such a talented artist. I
really
love looking
is.
at what he paints all the time.
Yeah, like, literally, every day on his story, there's, like, some new painting. I'm like, dude,
I know.
where do you get the
And it's
time?
so inspiring.
It really is. Yeah, I was talking to him a few days ago. I think it was... No, a few days ago. I don't know time. Last night. I was talking to him last night. And he was talking to me about a creative collective back home in New Jersey. And it kind of got me thinking. And it's kind of ironic because my friend Kyle was thinking about the same thing that Peter was trying to talk to me about. And so right now, what Imaginary Projects is kind of just dabbling in is a little introductory film.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Can't say too much about it.
Okay.
But it will be here soon. You guys will love it.
I'm so excited to
Yes.
see it.
I think it's gonna be pretty good, and we've got some more like artists coming out. Lots of people lined up for the next upcoming months and weeks.
That's so exciting.
Yes, I'm excited. I was telling the stream a little bit ago, before we switch back to you, that the whole point of Imaginary Project is to just help people build each other up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is definitely like I've met a lot of really creative artists through you, and
Thank
I'm
you.
so thankful for that.
I appreciate that. And that's like just like what I want to do. I want to be able to help people get to where they want to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Just provide that helping hand. Here you go, friend. Yeah, no, like, and it's, I think it could be going places. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
With that
That's so
being said,
exciting.
guys, if you're in the chat watching and you have some creative talent or even like just a hint of possibility that you want to be a part of this, please text me, reach out to me. Imaginary Projects on Instagram, Javen Butler, or Pot for God on Instagram too. But yeah, I'm excited that this is like kind of getting off the ground now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Like this is our fourth episode. Fun fact, guys, Gracie was actually my very first interview. She was my very first interview. We had a Zoom call, no stream, just her and I talking and me taking notes.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was very fun. It was very fun. We talked about the production of Honestly,
Mhm.
um, and just like getting to know you as a person.
Yeah, it was so nice to talk to you and just, oh, sorry. Let me turn that off
That
real
was good.
quick. Oh, God, there's like a billion things in the office. Okay, there we go. Thank you. All right.
I love these comments. So, getting back to you as a person,
Okay. I'm
what
so
is
sorry, I don't know what
your
keeps ringing.
what are your beliefs? Like, what's your view on society as of right now? You know, we've just came out
Yeah,
of a trying time for most people actually in America.
yeah. Um, Shit's crazy, and I know everyone says that, but I feel like we're in a better, like we're going towards a better path than we were,
Yeah.
a few months ago. And, as long as we're staying safe, being kind to others, being mindful of ourselves and the energy we put out in the world, I think that, this generation is so powerful and we really are going to like bring so much creativity and positivity into the future.
You know, the generation Gen Z has been called the generation of authenticity.
Yes. Yeah.
And I will say, we are pretty authentic and pretty like real and vocal with
Yeah.
how we're feeling, you know,
Hmm. Hmm.
and that definitely translates to art right now. Because if you pay
Yes.
attention to music, you know, not to get like political or anything, but if you pay attention to
Hmm.
music from like especially like from, and when I say music, I'm talking about new music, like music that came out from 2020 to like now.
Yes.
After the death of George Floyd, everything
Hmm.
was just very outspoken, you know.
Yeah.
And I think honestly, that is it's great. It's great to hear
It
artists
is. It's
becoming
so
more
refreshing.
outspoken. It is. It's very
Hmm.
outspoken, or not outspoken, but refreshing. That's what you said. You
Yeah.
said refreshing. But yeah, so is there like a mantra that you say to yourself if you're like, let's say like there's somebody who's just irritating you and you want to be nice to them, but
Hmm.
you find yourself hard to like sometimes. Is there something that you say or that like any little piece of advice you want to give out to people?
Yeah. There's like I feel like there's two things that I kind of keep in my back pocket if I'm having a rough day. One of them is actually something my great grandma used to always say. She said, "Do good and be good." And I know it's not that like deep or exciting, but I don't know. I just whenever I like hear that or I think of that, it just kind of reminds me like even if I feel like I'm getting fucked over, I know that karma's going to come back around and
Yeah,
all I
no.
can do, yeah, like all you're in control of is yourself and sometimes you just have to be okay with that, I
Mhm.
guess. Hmm.
My grandma always says is to me and to a lot of my friends is to if you're gonna get into trouble, get into good trouble. You know.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Senator R.I.P. Senator John Lewis. That's the one who kind of coined that token, or
Hmm.
yeah, coined that phrase. That is a token.
You're okay.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I can't talk right now. Coffee jitters. Thank you, sauce.
Get it?
But yeah.
Hmm.
So when you are, I'm sorry. I'm reading the comments right now, and they're
It's okay.
just
What did I say?
Gracie fan wants to know what your favorite song is. What's your
My
favorite? Yes, your favorite song.
ever like out of any song.
Let's go from your album,
Okay.
and then ever, and
Mhm.
then just your favorite genre of music.
Okay. Favorite song from the album would have to be Swimming Pool, probably, because it's an OG and you gotta love the originals. Favorite song ever. Um, Probably How Can You Mend a Broken Heart by Al Green. I don't know. It's a classic. And I don't know. When you listen to it, kind of sounds like just like spring. It's perfect.
Spring?
Yeah.
I've never heard that song. We'll have to.
Yeah.
People are saying that Al Green is a goat, so you've got some
He
pretty darn.
is.
You've got some pretty
I'm
darn good
an Al
music
Green
taste.
stan.
Al Green. I don't know who Al Green is. I will find out. I will definitely educate myself.
Okay, you better.
Even my TD is shaking my head. Is shaking his head right now. Wow. I'm so sorry, guys, that I'm not privy to who Al Green is. I promise you. I will find out who he is, come back to you next week, and give you a full review of every Al Green song that there has ever been released or dropped.
You better.
So, genre of music. What's your favorite?
Hmm. That's tough. I don't want to sound like a basic bitch, but I listen to everything.
Country
But if I
included?
had to pick one, probably like currently I've actually been getting into a lot of punk.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
when we talking about punk, are we talking like Sonic Youth punk? Sonic Youth
We're
punk?
talking like 2000s movie punk because I've been watching just like going down the rabbit hole of like 90s rom-coms and downloading the soundtracks. So like nothing really like good, but it's
Yeah.
like good enough to like if I was driving, I would, like take my windows down and just fucking scream. Like that kind of music, like girl rock.
Girl rock.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that. I listen to a little bit of rock here and there. Um, most recently, I've been listening to a band called Pavement. That
I feel like
I
I've heard of them.
have you.
I think so, maybe.
I don't know. I was watching some escape film one day,
Mhm.
and this song just like spoke to me. It's like, wow, that's a pretty fucking cool song.
Yeah.
And since then, I'm just like, all right, Pavement it is. Let's listen to it. So, yo, everybody knows Pavement, so people do know who Pavement is. Let's interact with the chat. So, we've got some questions for you, Gracie.
Okay.
So, how long did it take you to produce and to record your album, honestly?
Mm, I'm trying to think. It was over the summer, so I definitely had a lot more free time, but there were weeks where like for every day throughout that week from like 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. I was just recording and editing and compiling things together because when you do like when you write, you record and you have to produce everything together, it's so time consuming. But I'd say maybe about like 3 months, 3.5 months, like
Okay,
everything all together.
that's pretty good. When did you start?
Um, so I started writing. A lot of the songs were, I think maybe like two of the songs were older.
Okay,
Like I wrote them previous to when I thought I was gonna make an album.
like Swimming Pool, right? You said it was an OG.
Yeah,
Okay,
Swimming
cool, cool.
Pool. I wrote that a long time ago, but yeah, I don't know. It kind of took off once I decided I was gonna do an album,
Yeah.
and it kind of just like
So
flew by really
speaking
fast.
of the, mm, Excuse me.
You're okay.
Speaking of everything, as far as honestly the album, what's your process, your creative process? How do you go about writing a song or doing what you do?
So when it comes to writing, I usually I don't want to sound like I don't know what the word is. But I don't usually have a process. I go through something or I feel something and I want to put that feeling onto paper.
Mm-hmm.
And so I will like pick up my guitar, play around with what sound I like, and once I find something and I have a melody, I'll just start writing.
Mm-hmm.
And usually the writing process takes about 30 minutes because when you're like feeling something and you write, it just like it writes itself kind of.
It does. It does in a way
Mhm.
because you're kind of
Yeah.
like you're feeling it. You're putting your emotions. You're filming, and bam, on the paper, you got a song ready to record.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got some questions about filming for Zombie Boy.
Ooh, okay.
So what happened with that? Like, how did you mentioned that you and Bella were good friends long before this. You guys used
Hmm.
to play music together.
Yes.
So, can you speak about or speak on how she got into kind of like filming and things like that, and where you guys wanted or why you guys wanted to do Zombie Boy specifically?
So I don't want to say anything and like mess it up because to be honest, I don't really remember when she got into film, but she's always been a not music, movie junkie since I've met her. And I've seen some of her videography work and her photography, and she is so talented. And since she's such a good friend, I don't know who else I would have asked to do it,
Yeah.
but it was actually her idea.
Oh,
Um,
that's super
mhm.
sick.
Yeah, she reached out to me and she was like, "Hey, um, would you ever want to do like a live recording of one of your songs?" And she was like, "I can film it and we can just, do whatever." And I was like, "That would be so cool." And we decided Zombie Boy because whenever someone talked to me about the album, they were always talking about Zombie Boy. And I was like,
It's
you
a
know what?
good. It's a like that song like really was like oh my god. It's so relatable though because like this is like a sensitive topic, but it's a sensitive topic that kind of like gets swept under the rug all the time.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. And it's hard when you write things about subjects that are like that sensitive and that touchy because it can either go really wrong or it can go right. And I'm very happy that it went the way it did and people liked it. But yeah, we decided that we were going to do a live recording slash like interview music video because when not honestly, yeah, I guess honestly first came out and people heard Zombie Boy, they liked it, but I felt like the message wasn't getting across how I wanted it to.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's just how art is. Like, you take it how you perceive it. But I told her, I was like, I kind of want to talk about it just in case if anyone, like took it a different way, I can just kind of explain how I felt when I wrote it. And it was really fun. We ended up filming it on our phone, which was very surprising because the quality
The
actually
quality
turned
was
out really
great.
nice. I know. I was like, wow. So she's very talented. Um, and to get the spotlight effect, it was really fun. We taped a toilet paper roll to my phone with the flash on, and we just held it, and it made a really nice spotlight.
That's
And
super neat. That's super cool. Whose idea was
right,
that? Like that's
we were
very
balling on a budget.
that is very intuitive. Like wow, I'm gonna have to take some pointers from you guys.
Yeah, I owe it all to her. She is the creative mastermind, and she edited everything. She did an amazing job. So
She's
yeah,
actually in the chat right now.
she is.
She has been in the chat for quite a few for
Bella,
quite a
hi.
few.
I hope I'm not embarrassing you.
She says, "Oh, stop. This is about you, Gracie. Your vocals and that were angelic."
Oh, thank you.
I love this. This is so good. Like this is
It
giving
feels
me
so good to be here right now. Thank you.
I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, thank you.
This is
Without
like a compliment war.
without artists, I would not have this ambition today. Like without people doing what they do, doing what they love to do, I wouldn't feel the need to do what I want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and your creativity has inspired the artists you interview. if you don't realize it, or if you do realize it, it's just like being surrounded with other people who do amazing art is just, it's refreshing, it's inspiring, and
It
it feels
allows
really
you
good.
to it allows you to like get lots of different perspectives and feedback on things that you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's why it's important to have a good social corner, you know?
Hmm.
And around like the first interview that you and I did, we were talking about how important it is to have that like that little circle that you trust and that you have that makes you or that continues and it helps you want to grow.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you and Bella are, friends first, and like
Yeah.
you guys don't like look like at creating as work, you know? It's awesome.
Exactly.
That's
It's
super
we
awesome.
got lucky.
Lucky. Yeah, people I don't think it's luck. I think it's more so fate, you know what I mean? Cuz
Yep.
people meet each other and they're like, "You're my friend. We're friends now. Let's do cool
Yeah.
stuff."
That's crazy.
It is super crazy. Well, we've got more questions, all right?
All right.
They love you. They love you
Oh.
right here.
Thanks,
So,
guys.
for first question, all right? This comes from
Mhm.
Peter. What is your most useless talent?
Useless?
Yes, useless.
Okay. Hmm. I can tie a cherry stem in a knot with my tongue. That's pretty useless.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know
It's a
what
cool party trick.
it is a cool party trick. I don't know what functional thing you're going to use that for. Maybe you could tie like like get a rope of just cherry stems
Hmm. Yeah.
and keep it in your back pocket like Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yes. Next question is, what are your plans for the future? You've got
So, yeah.
you've got lots of talent here.
Thank you.
Where's it going?
Um, I don't want to disappoint anybody, but I'm actually planning on going to art school when I get older because I love music and, I'm definitely going to continue it in the future. But I don't have, like, I don't have the right opportunities to get me, somewhere big. And then also, I wouldn't really want that just because I go with I like more low key, down to earth things.
Hmm.
And but if I did get the opportunity, I would definitely love to share my music with more people.
Yeah, I feel that. What
Mhm.
art schools are you looking at? Like in
Um,
state or like just around places?
I'm thinking more in state because I want to be a gallery curator. So work at museums and curate art and take it to other museums.
Okay.
And VCU has a really good program for that. So that's
VCU
where I'm aiming to go.
VCU
But
has amazing programs. Shout out VCU because I also love VCU and that's where I want to
yeah.
go.
Yay, we could go together.
Woohoo! Yeah,
Woo!
no. VCU their art program is
It's
they're pretty
phenomenal.
good and
Mhm.
I have a lot of friends who live in Richmond and they love it
Ooh.
there and it's cool that you mentioned VCU because this is kind of where Imaginary Projects is heading. Uh
That is
yeah.
so cool. I cannot wait for that.
Yeah, this upcoming year, 2021, because
Mhm.
2020 was shit and kicked all of us in the ass. So this year we're gonna get better and we're just gonna get right to it.
Yeah, I am so excited and I am here for you guys the whole time.
So I'm pretty sure we've got some more questions.
All right.
I'm looking for them.
Okay.
Cause no, the chat has been so live, like
I'm
literally,
so
the
excited.
chat is
Oh.
this is like the so everybody has like their individual color and it's like a rainbow right now.
Oh. Oh.
The chat is all Gracie love. Yeah, that's literally what it is. Like everybody
Thanks,
just
guys. That means so much to me, truly. I don't want to sound corny, but
no, speak to your fans. These people are here for you.
well, I can't see the chat, but hi guys. I'm working on a lot of stuff, and hopefully, I'm gonna start recording soon. But I'm so thankful for all of the love and support, and you guys inspire me so much every day. I don't want to sound like one of those people like I'm high on my horse because all the people who listen to my music are close friends of mine, and they inspire me so much. So thank you guys for being here.
I think that was well received by the chat. You know, I think it's kind of given that you've got a lot of people in your corner and that you've got an amazing support group because people are just like, they're eating you up. They love your music. Actually,
Thanks, guys.
I did some promo for you last night, and one of my friends, he's on my lacrosse team. He was actually like, "Yo, Gracie?" I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Her music is so awesome." I was like, "Dude, you listen to her music?" That's yeah,
wait, that made my night.
it was so cool. I was like, "Oh my gosh, bro! Like, that's insane." You know?
Yeah,
Like you're
that's
reaching
so cool.
people. That's awesome. So we've got another question. All right. Do you want to cover songs? Have you ever done cover songs?
I haven't.
Really?
I've been working on a lot of stuff to release, like covers.
Okay.
But with the album, or I guess the EP, I haven't had a lot of time for it. But that is the plan. So I'm trying to think of. Sorry if you hear my dogs; they're really loud. Some covers for the future.
I gotcha. You have any specific artists that you're looking to cover? I know that you did a little bit of a Phoebe Bridgers song.
Oh my God, I am such a Farbs. I guess that's how you say it. Like a Barbs, but it's Phoebe Bridgers. So definitely some more Phoebe because that woman has my entire heart. So
she's an
definitely more
amazing
Phoebe.
singer. She is amazing.
She inspires me so much in what I create. And a lot of the songs on the album are inspired by her, or they have some allusions to some of her songs.
Any other inspirations?
I feel like a lot of people listen to her music, but Biba Doobie.
I do know who that is. It caught me off guard a little bit, but I was like, okay, nope, that's the song that's the artist I can't pronounce.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, she comes on my YouTube playlist. I'm like, okay, I vibe with this.
Yeah.
So I've got somebody in the comments who would really love to hear your vocals. Can you sing something for us?
Sure. I have here. Do you want me to sing a song on the album, or I do a little preview?
Sure. Yes.
I keep calling it an album, but it's an EP.
Let's do this. I'm ready for it. We're ready for it.
All right. Also, I have what the album's gonna be. It's an old picture.
Okay.
I haven't had the chance to like process it and put it in album form, but do you want to see it?
Yes.
All right. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up.
Is that Mini Gracie?
Yeah.
That is Mini Gracie at a beach. That's awesome.
It's Mini Gracie. And the fuck, it's called an EP. The EP, sorry, I swear. The EP is titled Empty House.
Empty House.
And that's inspired by one of the songs on the album, but also like the premise of it.
Okay. Well,
okay.
We're ready.
All right.
Edge of my seat right now.
I'm trying to think. I can read some title names, and if you or like the chat wants to vote on whatever, we can do that.
Okay.
All right. First off, we have Empty House. Next, we have Prom Queen. Rings. I Died in a Dream. Sounds depressing, but it's not. Or Grass Stained Jeans.
Alrighty. I listened to a little bit of I Died in a Dream.
Oh, yeah.
Dope as shit. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. I really like that one.
People are saying I died in a dream.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Here, let me pull it up. All right. I have my lyrics on my phone, so
good.
I'm going to set that there. Is there any audio interference?
No, you're
all right,
good.
Sit. Here. Oh, I haven't played this in a while, and I do apologize. My nails are kind of long, so I might not be too great at this right now, but I'll give you guys a little preview, even though most of you have heard it already. All right. Can you hear this well, or should I plug it in?
Yeah, very good.
All right. Sorry. Little fact about me, I get stage fright, so if I sound stuttery, just bear with me.
All is good. I completely understand that.
All right. You let me fall asleep in your room every other week. I miss the days when you were sweet, laying down while you brushed my cheek, swimming in a tap water pool, soaked until the bath was cool. God, I miss the days when you... Is the audio okay? All right. Would hold me to warm me up. Sorry, guys. And fuck, sorry. I would hold you too. I would hold you too. And let me scroll. Good God. I miss honey mornings and getting back in bed. Sorry, I haven't sang this in
Grace,
so long.
you are awesome. All right,
Oh,
you're good. Keep on going. Keep on trucking
I'm
it
just
through.
gonna start that part over. I'm so sorry, guys. I get so nervous when people listen to me sing.
You know, my mom's actually on this on the interview right now.
Oh no.
No, she says never stop and keep going.
Thank you so much. I am going to take that advice. I miss honey mornings and getting back in bed, but now it's December and everything is dead. It's not like there's a thing that we could do instead of sitting in fallen snow, watching white turn red. Sorry, my nails are too long to play guitar. That's like a very shitty snippet of that song.
Sorry, I love that.
God, thank you.
That is so
Hopefully,
awesome.
when you guys hear the actual song, I'll be a little less nervous.
So, one final question, all right?
Mm-hmm.
This is coming from Peter, our friend, our very multi-talented friend.
Peter.
So he wants to know, as an artist who just moved from 540 to 540 from New Jersey, what do you feel sets apart from the rest?
Could you repeat that question? I'm sorry, you cut out a little bit.
Sorry. What do you feel sets 540 apart from other cities and other places?
I think definitely in this area, it's very art rich, which we're very lucky for. There are a lot of creators here, and I don't know. I think it's such a blessing that we get to build off of each other and learn from each other and help each other create.
The small town vibes allow us to do that a lot easier. And like, I don't know, I keep bringing back to the whole creative collective community thing. Like,
exactly.
That's just like, there's no way around it. That is why Imaginary Project is here. Yeah. For people like you and for other people out there who want to do something with themselves and want to share it out with the world. Yeah. Gracie fan says we don't deserve Gracie, and I think that's kind of true. I think you are an amazing person, to be. And you've got an amazing voice, an awesome soul.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a part of Imaginary Projects, and thank you for coming on to the show. Thank you so much for having me. Of course. I am so happy to be here. Anytime. Anytime. Thank you, Gracie. You have a great night. You too. Take care, guys. Peace. Bye. Bye. All right, guys. That was episode 4 of Imaginary Projects with Grace Sager. We love Grace. She is an amazing artist, amazing person. Stay tuned for more updates and more things about imaginary projects. Speaking of which, we got this awesome hoodie. It is a sample, but they're coming in. All right, they're coming in. If you guys need or want anything, please let me know. I will send you guys the link to these awesome hoodies. They're very comfortable. We also have zip ups, mugs, and t-shirts. We have t-shirts. These two. All right, guys. I will listen to Al Green. All right. I promise you, I'll listen to Al Green. All right. I promise you, I'll do it right now. All right. But anyway, thank you guys for staying on. As always, we love the support that you guys give us in the comments in the community. Just simple things like reposting whenever we're interviewing, just reposting the account, the Imaginary Projects account. It means a lot, and I'm excited. We as a team are excited. Yes, there's a team in the Imaginary Projects that has yet to be released. So stay tuned. Your homies will probably be on that team, and they've got some good stuff for you too. Have a good night, guys.